Citizens of Joeville, I'm your host Survival Joe. Today, well, we're gonna be hopefully making some progress in terms of mining and all that stuff and turning in a couple of quests. However, we have a more pressing matter, and that's we have a lot of buildings and they're not being tended to because my population are a bunch of idiots. Now, actually, the thing is, I don't have qualified workforce for qualified tasks. So we're going to be quickly reviewing their job priorities. So Philip Babington, that's, I guess, is our beggar. And he's a dullard and a slacker. So he will be primarily doing the fetch stuff. So harvesting on higher priority, wood cutting on higher priority. I'm going to go and be bold and I'm going to say that basically harvesting should be a bigger. And also delivering should be also equally important. Building a little less so, but still okay, and that's it. Jack Fawcett is the guy who is actually, so I mean, as you can tell, he is really nothing special. I'm gonna be considering putting him in the outpost or replacing him outright. Then we have Jack Fawcett. He's the guy that I've been chasing for a while. He's good in combat, but he's not really a bit of a laborer. He's good, something at researching and a little bit of harvesting. So when it comes to Jack Fawcett, I've put a similar bunch of tasks for him. And also, I'm going to be putting that he is also going to be harvesting the most. Delivery, sure. I guess wood cutting is also a bunch of falls under harvesting, so I'm gonna set it also to 3. Crafting or building, that can be actually 5. Maybe he can actually be 4, so maybe that you can be 5. So if somebody needs to build, it's better that Jack Fawcett builds it, because when it comes to, you know, labor, he is 1 out of 4, while the other one is total 0. Researching, I mean, he can research, but let's consider it to be lowest priority. Animal handling, he's gonna have a little bit higher priority on that compared to everything else, but I think 5 works. Lubomir, he's our main guy, and he is really important. So, as you can tell, he is a very good cook. He is good at crafting, he's good at researching, and he's a good laborer. So my idea is that his primary thing is crafting is important, research is even more important, harvesting he can do when other people aren't doing it, wood cutting also. Actually, I would almost go as far as saying, you know what, you are not gonna do harvesting, and you are not gonna do wood cutting because that takes you away from the camp. Delivery-wise, I think he can still, maybe even that we can set to, we're gonna set those to lowest, so that he really dislikes those. It's not that he's not doing it, but he's really sucks at them. Construction, that one I'm saying okay to. When it comes to cooking, cooking is sort of one of his priorities. Maybe compared to crafting, maybe that's even equally important to crafting, so maybe he should be doing the cooking. Right. And then when it comes to building, that we have other people researching, and animal handling. How is we with animal handling? He's decent, but that's his not primary task. Okay, then we come to Peyton Babington, and this guy, when it comes to crafting, he's 1 out of 4. So when it comes to crafting, he's gonna be the next one when it comes to crafting. When it comes to harvesting, he is semi-decent, but we have other people who have higher priorities. Wood cutting, I guess he could do that, maybe. I don't know. When it comes to delivery, he has equally important delivery. Cooking, he's not really good at it, but he can do it. And labor, I'm guessing I want to deprioritize him a little bit in terms of labor, both him and Lubomir. If somebody needs to do it, it's these 2 dullards who should be doing that. Research-wise, he's decent. I do want to have a backup researcher, so research-wise, he's 1 out of 4, while Jack is 1 out of 3. So maybe you should have research as the, let's say, 3rd prio, just in case. So I have those 2. Maybe not 3, I put it on 4. Yeah, right, okay. That's it. When it comes to building, livestock, storage, and deliveries, we don't have any deliveries because we don't have anything else. Right, now let's go to sleep, and then, you know, morning is wiser than the night. Good morning, citizens of Joville. Now, we are on the day 9, and our, you know, our journal has been progressing nicely. So we have here the Wolves Den. We should be asking about the medicine shot at redemption, simple arrows, and cloth quiver. I'm gonna be queuing those up. So when they're done, they're done. So 1 stack of simple arrows, please. Yes, that's 1. Simple pickaxe, we remove this, and 1 stack of cloth quiver. That's gonna take a while, but we need those 1 off. Got it. Fine. Now, that will hopefully take care of that. Pause, pestilence. We should be wait until tomorrow and check with Eliza Greenberg. We're gonna be starting with that merchant in need. 2 rugged shirt. I do want to be creating the 2 rugged shirts, so I'm gonna be saying managing the weaver table, the 1 bag, well, let's say rugged shirt. Rugged shirt, what do you need? We need simple cord and hemp, and we need 2 of them as a one-off, and it's gonna be the highest price, so make sure that it happens, dude. Yeah, exactly. Right, okay, so when it comes to inventories here, what we're gonna do, we have everything top up, flaxwood, crude berry. We don't have hemp. Hemp we should also be topping up. And we should have at least a stack of 5. So everything above a stack of 5. And flax, I'm agreeing, I think we need a stack of 10 there. Right, okay, so here we have priority, and those are all priority 5 when it comes to gathering. The question is, okay, Philip is doing that, and he is, yeah, he's the dullard. Right. The question is there anywhere better, anybody better whom we could be hiring? So I learned that if I go here in the map and I press the Harnadan, I could actually check the stats of individual people. So we have here people, I don't think we can filter them out, but harvesting, dullard, slacker.
All done in a good days of work.
I'm looking for a person who will be a decent laborer, I guess. Million Reinfred. Okay, that one might be cool. He is decent with research and labor, but not really that complex. Maybe we could replace. Okay. What about you? Labor 1 out of 4. 2 out of 4. Barbara O'Donnell. Okay. But probably they're gonna have high requirements on the list. And what are... she doesn't have any. And we have Fierce and Optimist, Joel and Dietrich. I'm guessing those will have a much higher requirements when it comes to everything else.
The village is looking better and better.
Right, okay. So, Barbara O'Donnell. And she's actually quite close by. So we might as well, you know, come and ask her what does she think about, you know, joining us and everything else. So Barbara, Barbara, please don't run. I mean no harm. I just want to have a nice chat. Is that Barbara? Let's see. Barbara O'Donnell, yes. And we work together?
I'm sorry, but I just can't bring myself to trust you yet.
I don't have yet enough renown. Okay, but she trusts me. So if I theoretically, how much delta we need? Hold on.
Greetings. I'm sorry.
Not enough renown. 581. We need 110 more. So let's go and let's turn in the quests. We're tomorrow to check with Eliza Greenberg. Where's Eliza Greenberg? Try tell Eliza. Hold on. Talk to me, Eliza. No, she's not there. Now, where is my journal? We're gonna be tracking something else, and then Paul's pestilence. She's gonna give us 50 but still I think it's good enough. But I don't see her anywhere. Eliza, come on, where are you, pray tell? Don't tell me that you went too far off the map. No, she's just isn't there, interestingly enough. Ah, Eliza.
We could travel freely without fear of bandits.
Let's see if we can spot her on the map. Eliza Greenberg. She has to be one of the ladies, so I'm gotta go Ariane, Justinia, Joelyn, Hugo, Aubrey, Leonard, Mary Pommel, Sam Babington, Charlie Hood. Okay, apparently. Villagers for hire. 17 out of 20. I guess those are for hire, so I guess Eliza is not really, probably as a quest giver, she is not really for hire. But the thing is, I don't see her anywhere else. Can I look for, I mean, villages, codex, lore general? Is there a way for me to find her? I guess not. Eliza, let's see, Dalibor, Audrey, Kettle, Mona, Eliza, Arkin, Million, Barbara, Charlie, Justina, Dalibor, Sherwin. Interestingly enough. Alright. I guess I have to go with another... A shot at redemption. Simple arrows and quiver. The big order. 2 log and bronze ingots to the carpenter. On the verge. Talk to... So... Yeah. Let's take a mission at this. Let's talk to various different people. And then hopefully we will be able to take this to a new level. So if I manage to talk to everybody else, hopefully I should... Where are you, Sunshine? Oh, here you are. And if I manage to happen by Eliza, that's the more... Ah, wait!
Hello, can I help you with something?
Can you tell me about yourself? I mean...
Did you know I once fought off a whole gang of bandits with nothing but a wooden spoon and my winning smile? Well, in my dreams I did, yes. And don't get me started on the menace. I'm so glad. Oh, and I'm also knitting some...
Now, she is definitely not the quest giver. That's kind of interesting. While we definitely have her as a quest giver, maybe it's not another day.
Is there something you want?
Yeah, then I'll want to know to me person.
You can think about it. Whatever it is, I saw him in the forest. Thank you, dear. It's reassuring to know.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Let's ask somebody else. I ultimately really don't care about what they're saying. Maybe I should be. I'm probably making a mistake of not caring. Okay, Charlie Hood. Are you the person that I should be talking to?
Friend. Not yet, traveler.
Okay. Oh, wait. You are the blacksmith, yeah.
For you today? Yeah, I'm sure they weren't one of the brig. I do wish it were that.
Okay, fine. And that means I have one more person to talk to. We're getting a little bit of more of Harned and Trust, which is good. And we need to find Donovan Klein. Where is he? He is in the wind. Hold on. Let's see. The big order. Merchant in need. Palace Pestilence. Talk to Eliza Greenberg. Okay, now I see her. So I guess that we just needed some time to pass by. That's fair. So now we talk to Eliza, and hopefully we should be getting enough renown. Lubomir feels content. I should give my guys actually something to work. It's kind of hard to multitask all those stuff. Eliza, hold on, please wait. I don't feel like running after you. It's not my thing. I don't chase the ladies all around the village, so thank you, come on.
Oh, this is a disaster. That cat, that curse. It's clearly the source of all this misery.
Yeah, I'll take the
I can't
cat.
keep it here any longer. I'll be sure to drop it.
Harned
off
and
by the
Trust,
settlement.
Renown,
Take
we
good
got
care of
some,
it.
thank you. See, we got a perfect friend. Now, journal-wise, a shot at redemption, where is the... On the verge, Donovan Kane. We should probably go and talk to Donovan, and we're gonna get enough renown so that we could finally hire that lady. So, and I'm thinking if I can get her without, you know, releasing this dullard and slacker, I might as well. I'm probably gonna replace him with some more villagers from the other village. However, that's a story to be told later on. Come on. Let's see. Can we... Hello, friend. Donovan.
Don't draw your weapon, pal. I'm not looking for trouble.
I know you're not.
I am no enemy. I'm trying to hide from the royal bastard. They won't find me hiding among villagers close to the
Okay, so what's your story?
I was a part of the royal bastards. I joined up, so I joined.
Aha, so you were
I want to leave this place so much, but I think we can help each other. Well, I can tell you where the stash is hidden. It's most likely well defended, but you look like we'll share the spoils. I can finally leave this godforsaken land, and you'll get a hefty chunk of gold. What do you say?
Maybe.
That's what I wanted to hear. Look, I'll mark the place on the map.
Don't bother the villagers. Okay, fair enough. So now we are at 571. So we are actually on the verge here. We talk to everything, and then we need to bring one bandit's treasure to Donovan Kane, which we cannot do, obviously. However, merchant in need, we need to track 2 rugged shirt. That's something that I clearly can do. And right now, when I'm on the map, I'm gonna be looking for, what's the quest objective? Harnadan. We were looking for, what was her name? What was her name? Audrey? No, Audrey. Mary Powell. I was looking for one person who was actually good labor and good in research. Barbara, Justina Believer, come on, talk to me. Mary Pownell, Audrey, Jocelyn Dietrich, fierce and optimist. Yes, I want to find where she is. She's on top. Well, clearly she's on top of everything. That's otherwise I wouldn't be looking for her. All right, let's go and find Jocelyn, because she could actually help us with our village, because she's fierce and she's an optimist. I kind of like those personality traits regardless of anything else. And we are currently a little bit low on the renown. Shoot, I could actually get now a bit more standing. I think I still need a little bit more renown to get her, so I might need to sack Jack Fawcett.
Hens that lay eggs daily, no better stock in the market.
Okay, maybe it's worth that we actually ditch Jack Fawcett. He's not really that much of a help either. Is that Jocelyn? Yeah, hold on.
Greetings. I barely know who you are, and you're
Yeah,
asking for
I
help.
need more. Hold on. Okay, Jocelyn, hold on. Give me a second. I want to... Not Jack. Philip Babington. That one. Yeah. If I expel him, we're gonna be refunding him. Yeah, he is... really not that good. Okay, expel. Sorry. So, Jocelyn.
Hail, fellow.
Now,
You're a good soul. I'd be
there
glad
we
to work
go.
with you.
We're gonna have you, and it's gonna be costing us 427. Glad to hear it. Welcome, Jocelyn. Now, Jocelyn, she's gonna become a worker. And let's quickly review her stats when it comes to everything. So, Jocelyn, your new villager joins your cause. I know, population. So, Jocelyn, you're also basically in the reservists. However, when it comes to Jocelyn, we want to see, okay, so when it comes to laborer, she is clearly better than others, so she is gonna have higher prio in terms of constructing stuff. She is also decent at farming and harvesting, so harvesting should be her main priorities. So we're gonna say, okay, Jocelyn, harvesting, you should do it at the utmost importance.
Ruined us, just as they've ruined everything else.
And delivery, I don't really care. I have other people doing that. Farming might be the trick. Cooking, she's decent, so maybe you could actually do this while Lubomir is being busy with something else. Actually, Lubomir is higher than that, but Lubomir is good with crafting and stuff. So when it comes to crafting, we don't want you crafting. researching, laborer, animal handling, farming. She's gonna be a little bit more valuable later on when it comes to farming. Okay, when it comes to research, we don't want her doing any research. Animal handling, we're gonna set this to quite low. And then when it comes to anything else, I think we're good. Crafting, she can go up to 4, so this priority is decent. And smelting, I don't know under what that comes, but smelting we can leave it at default 5. Okay, fair enough. I think this should be a little bit better. So let's see, buildings, let's check the research. How are we doing? Foraging, camp, Hernaden sign, let's see, lumberjack, Padstowstein. Research desk, it's missing resources for trapper's camp, and that's fine. Weapon racks, woodcutter axe, rondel. We need some ingots, and we really need to be crafting that thing. By the way, have we crafted the bloomery? Oh yeah, it's done. Nice. That means, can we actually build a mining camp? So let's see, building mining camp, we can. Okay, guys, I think it's time that we focus on getting the mining camp up and running. What about Audrey and stuff? Can we actually hire somebody more? That might be really helpful. So if I go and look at the Harnidan, I would like to see somebody else with Defender, Fierce, Neurotic. Hugo might be Optimist, Nearsighted, Defender. He is really good. So Hugo Armenel, I don't think he's gonna join. He's gonna be really...
Those peasants should be more grateful.
What does it say? Renown reward 500. Hugo, where are you? You are down 100 meters from here. So I might well just, you know, check on Hugo, how much is he requiring cash up front. And by cash I mean obviously the stuff. So let's go. Hugo, why does it disappear? I really dislike when it disappears. Harnaden, come on, I was looking for Hugo. Is this Hugo? No, this is Dalibor. This is Hugo. Okay, so let's go down to Hugo. I agree, the peasants are always a really, you know, intolerable bunch. However, Hugo... Oh, whoa, hold on. Hugo.
Hail, fellow. There was a time when we were more welcome.
Yeah, okay, so he needs more renown, but that's doable.
Earn your place first, and then we might be able to do great things together.
Okay, fair enough. I'm game. So, moving up in the world, get rid of the bandit camps near Padstow. That's for 300 renown. Merchant in need. 2 rugged shirt. 2 kettle salmon Harnadan. And the big order is log and bronze ingots. Oh right, yeah, the mining camp. Almost forgot. Hold on, while we're here we might as well... No, this belongs to the village. Okay, I mean, that's fair. Let's go down to our camp and let's go and pick up some food and all that jazz. We will need to craft an axe for our newfound villager. I think, should we craft a bow for her? Maybe she would be better as a bowman. We should actually investigate this. So, let's see, population, Jocelyn, agility, archery, yeah, 2 out of 4. For her, we're gonna be crafting the quiver, arrows, and all that stuff. So, rugged shirt, we have to also check how are we inventory-wise. Let's see. I mean, here, stockpile. We're not gonna have any gear, weapons, tools, or ammo here. Just to be on the perfectly clear side. Now, looking here in the camp storage, we have a bag, beautiful, we're gonna take it. Simple arrows, we should actually probably request for 1 more. Simple workbench and cloth quiver, we don't have enough resources, so we're gonna be requesting another cloth quiver and another set of simple arrows, which should probably take priority. Now, when it comes to my inventory, the bag can actually be put here for an additional bunch of slots, so I'm definitely not gonna do this. Okay, you get moved right about here. Mining pick is also getting inside, and
Thanks to you.
happy days all thanks to me. I feel better already. Now, what do we need to be able to craft the cloth quiver? We need 5 linen and we need 10 linen and 4 simple cord. 10 linen, 4 simple cord. So we need 10 linen, 10 linen, and 4 simple cord. Let's go with, we don't need a top up, we need 1 off here in this case, and we need 10 linen, but we also need 4 simple cord, 6 simple cord. So for that we're gonna need a lot of flax, and we're gonna need a lot of river reed. That's what I was kind of expecting. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna be putting garlic inside. Hold on, can we craft an axe? I want to craft another simple axe, and that's... I need 1 wood and 2 crude stone. Okay, 1 wood, 2 crude stone, that's no problem. I'm gonna have that in seconds, because I really want to give her at least the axe. I mean, we gotta give her a weapon, right? We cannot send a lady to combat without any provisions or anything whatsoever. So... and I do plan to clear out that bandit camp that's on that side. So, there we go. Okay, that's wood, and I have to probably pick out a bunch of stones. Come on, talk to me. Where can I find some stones? I mean, usually they're pretty much everywhere, so it's not really that big of a deal of finding some. But then again, when there are big rocks, there should be small rocks. So that's like berry bush. I'm gonna pick that thing up. Come on, talk to me. I'm looking for stones and nothing else. I really could use some stones. Okay, I think I see stones. Stone, yeah. 1, 2, and that should be enough. We could also take some mushrooms while I'm already here. You know, when you're nearby a food source, you should definitely pick it up, because then we actually help our guys level up the cooking craft. Right. Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna nibble on at least 1 mushroom and 1 berry, because that actually gives me some extra stamina. Not too much, and the whole day has gone while we're actually preparing for this, so I don't think we should be able to do a lot, but at least I'm thinking if we manage to attack the problem head on and really manage to attack those villagers that are up there, we should be golden. Or not attack the villagers, you get what I mean. Now, speaking of that, let's see, can we craft a simple axe, please? Workbench, simple axe, thank you. Right, so now, Jocelyn, you are my companion, get over here.
Follow my lead.
So, Jocelyn, where are you? Here you are, perfect. Wait, inventory, you are getting an axe from me, you're getting some food. Good, there we go. Now, we're gonna also do the call to arms. We're gonna mobilize all of the reservists, and let's go! I don't know why Jocelyn is considered a common and not a reservist. That's another question. But the idea is for us to be setting up the camp. And the reason for me is because I want to grab a lot more river reed. And you know where river reed is being held. It's being held in that area where I'm always encountering bandits. And this time, if I manage to, get rid of them, simply put, I could be posting up a sign I could be setting up an entire mining colony and everything would be great and we would be sending in Kumbaya. However, not everything is great all the time, so I'm hoping... Okay, so until the guys join with me, Jocelyn, you are a reservist. Yeah, okay, are we here? Good. We're gonna take a picture of our... Look at that. Beautiful. Getting ready for the raid. Now let's do this. And look at this beautiful mining area for the camp. So I'm always hoping...
Follow my lead.
Oh, and there's a wolf. Okay. There we go. That actually helped with the wolf. Now, that wasn't an unplanned event, but...
Follow me now.
These are the bandits over there, and I'm hoping to be able to take care of them, or at least I don't know if those are bandits. I have no idea. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Ah, it's a trader. I never thought that it was a bandit. Okay, maybe the bandits are on the other side of the bridge. Okay, speaking of that, I have a lot of river reed to collect. And I'm thinking I do want to be posting a sign. So what I'm gonna do is there... Hold on, this is the copper. Is there a tin as well somewhere? This is copper and copper. So copper and river reed, might be some tin in the mountains. I'm thinking, okay, let's do like this. We're gonna be building a sign. I'm gonna place the travel sign. It's gonna require a construction site. It's gonna be right about here. Okay, fair enough. Now, since there are no baddies, let's just check around if there are any baddies in the nearby vicinity, because I'm almost always encountering the bad guys. Yeah, take a look. So some of them are actually there, and I didn't expect to have night combat, but maybe there's a camp nearby, which we really do want to clear out, so to say. There are some... maybe that's a wolf. Hold on. So, what's that? Is that a bandit or a wolf? That's wolves. Okay. I didn't expect to be here, but... Okay, that's one wolf down. If nothing else, we'll at least have plenty of meat and everything else. And I was really hoping... Okay, that's another wolf. Yeah, okay. There we go, skinning the carcass. Okay, I mean, guys, I need a mule. Inventory, we're gonna be placing a lot of pelts. So, loot bag, I'm picking up everything. Good. Did we encounter anything else worth of value here? Are there any brigands? Not really. I mean, people are getting hungry. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be dismissing everybody.
Night's coming quick.
Thanks for coming. I really appreciate. And I'm gonna be picking up river reed like nobody's business. And speaking of that, I cannot be picking up... Hold on. No, come back. Yeah, and make sure that you come here. Did I mobilize? Yeah, hold on. Why didn't you join? No, actually, wrong one. Mobilize. Yeah, there we go. I know that you guys don't want to follow here, so hold on. Jocelyn, inventory. We're gonna be dumping a lot of stuff on you. I'm sorry, but that's the way of the world, lady. So make sure that you have everything. Peyton, do you have anything on you? You have pelts. Cool. What about Lubomir or Jack Fawcett? Jack, you have a lot of flowers. And Lubomir, do you have anything on you? You don't. Perfect. You're gonna be my go-to dumper. There we go. I'm good. Okay, so now, dismiss. Go back to the village and continue your shit. Nobody cares, right? Cool. That allows me to pick up a lot of river reed, which I actually need. So I no longer have to be worried about everything else here. So let's pick up a lot of river reed. And it's kind of funny that I'm using like this thing underwater. I just find it really hilarious. I'm gonna be picking up a lot more river reed, and that's the reason why I'm actually trying to establish this camp. No, that's a stick. Okay, that one I didn't see coming. River reed, harvest, river reed, harvest. A lot of river reed, yeah. Okay, we're gonna continue along this path, and we're gonna be collecting some more river reed as much as I can, because I really feel that damn thing is hampering our growth, and it's hampering our growth by actually quite a large margin. So that's the reason why I really do want to make sure that I can pick up as much as I can. It is quickly becoming one of the most important resources that I can muster. So river reed, yes please. Okay, that's stick, but fine. Okay, my inventory is full. And yeah, I have a plenty of stuff, as you can tell. Now, cloth quiver, I actually can put those here, and that means I have some more stuff to pick up river reed. Ain't that grand? And look at that. Now, and only now, we have the bandits approaching, which is perfect. I didn't expect them, I didn't want them, but it is what it is. Okay, and let's see, is there any more river reed nearby? I don't think so. Oh, maybe it is. No, that's sticks. Okay, that's a river reed, and that's a river reed. So, plenty of river reed to be picked up, and there is our little sign for the camp. So I'm thinking maybe that's not the best place for the sign. Maybe the copper is actually too far. I don't know, time will tell. But one thing is sure. We are gonna go back to the camp, and we're gonna be dumping as much river reed as we can, and then we're gonna be changing the stuff that hold on, there's another animal. I could technically skin it, but I don't have the place where to carry stuff, so I guess it will have to suffice as is. Now when we come back to our camp, we have lots of stuff to dump, and we were really loaded with everything, so I'm just hoping that we will be able to unload everything, and probably I'm gonna need to unload my companions. I don't know how smart they are actually. I'm hoping that if they're smart enough, then we won't need to unload them, you know, willingly. We're also gonna be cooking quite a lot, and that's gonna help us, you know, survive the winter and all that stuff. I have no idea what that yellow marker is in the map, so hold on, what is that? That's Ferdinand. Who's Ferdinand? Oh, that's Kitty. Lives in the personal shack. Okay, cool. That explains actually a lot. Now, speaking of...
I feel it's going to be a good day.
You feel it's going to be a good day? Okay, fair enough. Now, people are dumping food, so open storage. Food rations should not be here, ultimately. So I want you guys to bring them to the other side. So when it comes to linen and weaving, so simple cords, I need to be able to craft a quiver. We said we need a few more things. So quiver requires us 10 linen, 4 simple cord. So manage loom. Did we say 10 linen and 4 simple cord? I guess 4 simple cord have been produced, right? I'm guessing 4 simple cord. I mean, I don't see them. So maybe it has been put somewhere. Oh, 4 simple cord, local storage. Good. I'm gonna say 4 linen. Now we have lots of river reeds, so we're gonna be dumping exuberant amounts here. And linen we're gonna be crafting for sure. Now, can I actually craft myself? Weave. So linen, I can, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna just level up my own craft. I mean, but that's not the point. I want my guys to be able to do it. And it should be sort of a priority, so I guess so, maybe, yeah. I'm gonna swap my arrows out, and those I'm gonna be submitting to the lady because she needs a quiver. So I need ultimately 2 quivers to be able to continue, and I'm low on flax apparently. Okay, that means that, I mean, we should have plenty of flax in our storage everywhere else. So when it comes to that, I'm gonna be letting the rest of my village take care of business. Right, okay, so when it comes to linen, do I have now enough linen in the managed loom? Let's say we want to have 2 of the simple cord, which we do. And how many linen do we want to have? Weaver loom, I can actually dump a few more of these. And just to quickly check. Pop cloth quiver, we're gonna require 3 more linen. And if I had 3 more linen, this could work. Do I have 3 more linen? That's a real good question. So 3 more linen. If I do, I can craft a quiver, and that's to help me finish the quest. 3 more linen, cool. Then I guess I'm gonna be crafting the quiver. I'm gonna be crafting the cloth quiver because then we can actually turn in the arrows and to get more renown and everything else, while my villagers at the same time will be nailing the quiver and everything else. Okay, perfect. So we have created a cloth quiver. And that means eventually we're gonna be taking care of that business. I'm gonna swap out the non-working torch with the working torch. It's really nice to see that people get these repaired. And then tomorrow we're gonna be turning in some quests, gaining some more reputation, picking up some more coins, and in general just having some more fun. But ultimately that will be happening in the next episode. So thank you very much guys for watching, hope you liked it, in which case do press a like, and I'm gonna be seeing you in the next one.